Kjdemel's final presentation. Objective number 2. Objective number 2 in detail. Objective number 2 states, the candidate will be able to apply the principles of universal design for learning and differentiated instruction to meet the needs of all students in the classroom. Universal design for learning. According to the text, universal design for learning is defined as teachers design instructional materials and activities to make the content accessible to all students, and that can be found on page 5 of the textbook. This means that teachers must plan their lessons around the ways that students learn best, and they have to adapt their content that they are providing for each student so that it is easier for students to learn. Differentiated instruction. According to the text, differentiated instruction is teaching strategies to learn, altering some students' tasks and modifying how they perform those tasks, and that can be found on page 103 of the textbook. This means that teachers may have to make tests multiple choice instead of essay, or give extra time allowed for tests or quizzes for certain students that are struggling. Individualization tailors instruction by time. A teacher may break the materials into smaller steps and allow students to master these steps at different paces, skipping topics they can prove they have mastered, while getting more help on those they prove difficult. A good program for this is Khan Academy. Khan Academy allows a student to work at their own pace. If a student is struggling with a certain topic, they spend extra time mastering that. But if they're having an easy time with the topic and they know the content, it allows them to breeze right through and doesn't spend a whole lot of time on things they already know. Differentiating content. Content is comprised of knowledge, concepts, and skills that students need to learn based on curriculum. Differentiating content includes using various delivery formats such as video, readings, lectures, or audio. I worked in a classroom as a substitute, and the students listened to an audio tape and wrote down information on a piece of paper. That seemed to be a great way for learning. I don't feel that lectures alone give the proper education. I feel that you need to enhance your delivery of a content area with readings, videos, and audio. Differentiating product. When teachers differentiate product, they assess the same concept or skill for each student at the end of the units of study. Universal Design for Learning Overview. The UDL guidelines are organized according to the 3 main principles of UDL that address representation, expression, and engagement. If you'll look at the chart, you'll see there are 3 primary brain networks: the recognition network, the strategic network, and the affective network. The recognition network is supported by multiple means of representation. The strategic network is supported by multiple means of expression. And the affective network is supported by multiple means of engagement. Thank you for allowing me to take this course. I enjoyed learning the content, and it was enjoyable to do all the assignments. Thank you.